Hello everybody, welcome again to Coliseum of Chaos. I am Barney and I am joined today by Levine once again. I must once again apologize for the delays today. It's been kind of hectic all around.
It was Barney's fault.
I wish. But thank you again for your continued patience. Thank you for, hanging about. Especially under these, strenuous circumstances. Before we get in, I think that let's just recap some of the stuff that we that I think people are already familiar with. Stuff like the rules, it's the format. It's best of 4. It helps out later on. A win is 3 points, a draw is 2 points, and a loss is 1. If you don't show up, you get literally 0. So, it is what it is. And that will actually come in, that will be relevant, because one of the teams that was supposed to be playing today, due to unforeseen circumstances, was unable to participate. As a result, they automatically, they lost by default because it wasn't the first time either. Very unfortunate. And as a result as well, from that, Skinny Legends, period, has unfortunately, regrettably, withdrawn from the tournament. Period. So, yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. Aftermath was supposed to be their opponents in the first game today. They'll be getting that for free. And similarly, Hypno Squirrel, who was supposed to face them afterwards, is also going to get a free ride today. And we unfortunately won't be able to see them again after this point. But a big thank you to them for participating up to this point. And, best of luck in both solo queue and in future events like this, should they occur. But for the remaining teams, of course, a reminder of what they'll be playing for. 180 euros worth of Mog Station items, 70 million gil, a host of in-game items, and of course, hand-drawn portraits of your characters, which is, of course, by far the most valuable... The most valuable thing on that list, by far. And now that everybody is ready, again, many apologies for the delays. Hope, we've managed to work things out finally in the end, getting back where we need to. And the first game for today will be Pure Luck versus Phantom Pack. So let's just take a quick reminder of who is on which team. First of all, here is Pure Luck. Formidable opponents, to be sure, and their opponents today will be Phantom Pack. So there you have it. Should be a pretty good match. Both teams are ready. It will be Crystal Tower, because you're insane if you choose anything else. Just loading in now. The first match of the day. The night, evening, whatever it is right now. I don't know. Time is tricky. How do you think this is gonna go? Any preferences for who to look out for? Who's gonna be the big playmaker?
I mean, for me, it's got to be Phantom Pack, because obviously Korax is on it and he's one of my favourite players at the moment, and I'm quite looking forward to a match which is essentially one of the best melee in Europe at the moment against one of the best range in Europe at the moment, so it's going to be a pretty good matchup.
Sure, for sure. The Samurai Mirror is going to be pretty interesting as well. Both Samurais opting, of course, for the double defensive play. Of course, Arm's Length and Bloodbath together. Formidable combination. Makes you incredibly hard to kill, especially if you pair that Bloodbath with the Chiten. It's so much free healing, and it's such a fantastic deterrent. So I fully expect Neri to be sitting pretty on at least 150 by the end of this match.
Nah, he just doesn't trust P to do that, so that's why he's not double defensive. Big brain.
Getting some trades of Midares hit back and forth.
Was a bit early. He's already 10 kills already to use Sheep in here, so I'm gonna like just before the dart landed, so start hitting to see if Sheep fell off. He's an offensive Soten as well. And on the vertical wall of death.
Oh god, not this again. 10 unfortunately just kinda hanging about, trying to get as much damage as possible. Neri running to the horizontal wall. Our favourite.
Yeah, Neri is falling very around half HP at the moment. Fiji still got his sleep and his protect. Oh, there's a stun here as well. He's not going to be able to pot or use his Bloodbath. There it goes off with the cheat end. He's playing his stunning Geotin right now to go to back up and down goes 4.
A very interesting back and forth there. It looked like it could have been anybody's death there, but just barely edging it out. Especially with that Bloodbath hanging. But Neri needs to be careful here, because that offensive Sultan usage means that he doesn't have it for a quick escape should he want it.
I think he's actually become quite a fan of using the offensive Sultan recently, just because of how much potency it has. Whereas, like, he tends to prefer to play defensively with his Cheeten and his Bloodbath while spamming the Geotin AoE to heal himself back up.
But you can see again that very aggressive usage to dash right onto 10. Doesn't get too much, but he does get the arm's length, and now they can go right back on him. Bind is good.
To take both the boxes here as well, so both the boxes will go to Cannon Pack.
They're gonna definitely need it, and they're gonna want to hold on to it. Trying to maybe go on to. Oh no! You can't. Okay? That was a very good sleep and a very unfortunate protect. I think Environment got quite hard baited there.
Yeah, and of course, it was quite a. I think the Caliburst sort of caught them off guard, because I noticed the Conk Apex onto heal us, and there's no only way to just turn around and just slap Corexia in the face.
Well, now with the 125 medals, definitely going to be a little bit more careful. The preemptive Chiten usage by 10 to dash onto heal us and do as much damage as he can, almost getting him down so close, and he will fall from the burst strike of Sykes.
Have we seen Kuji use Protect in almost 3 minutes yet?
Kuji has Protect?
Kuji, hello? Is this Environment Start roleplay? Hello? If an Environment starts, use Protect more times than you this game. Also, there's a Warcraft box in about 1 second. I
wonder who's going to get it.
Alright, let's see Environment. Let's die for this one.
It actually does go towards him.
No, Environment Start's actually got the Warcraft box.
Again, the aggressive Sultan trying to get onto Environment as quickly as possible, because they know that they can transition this. If it is a kill, they can transition it into a follow-up kill very easily with, Samurai Black Mage. It's a lot. It's a lot of damage in it. It's very on demand.
Yeah, and there's the cast LB only hit 10 Joy there actually, where they chose not to go in. But no, it's going to be a 10 Gil, even 2 KHP. Does dash to heal back up, Environment does purify the sleep. so he won't have Purify for the Nightwing, I believe. So I believe that was proposed.
And I love this positioning from the side of Pure Luck. This so aggressive. Look at how far Phantom Pack have been pushed in. The Wolf's Heart is all on its own. It's gonna disappear. Environment is sad. He's weeping right now. Oh, there it goes.
Actually managed to silence the melee LB from Neri there, I believe.
It was a very, very good interrupt, and especially now, in this danger time, both healers do still have their healer LB, and they're gonna need to be very, very quick on it. Chieten does come out from Neri, buying himself some time, but he's holding on to the Bloodbath. He's maybe looking for some AoE shenanigans to try and buy himself some time.
It does look like they're gonna pick on to Neri for this current time, but that was core again. I don't know how I feel about going for Neri in the current time there. I feel like it would have been easier to just gone for Helos, taken the draw, and then try to go for Helos again to take the lead.
Yeah, and it's especially bad to have it happen at this point in the game because both boxes spawned, and without Core alive, you just can't contest those against the Black Mage and Samurai. And the Limit Break does come out onto Tengil. It's getting so very low, but Environment, he presses his buttons real good and Ten does survive. Having to use all of his defensives in the process though, so this is only a matter of time now. As long as Helos can survive, Ten is in a really, really rough spot. They're gonna need to go for either Neri or for...
Whoa, the...
Oh! Kuji, no, not like this! Kuji, no!
By the silence as he purified the earlier repose.
Oh, this is so... This is...
Oh, my God! My God!
When you try your best, but you don't succeed. Damn. Damn. How could this happen? They still have a shot. If they kill 10, they have a shot. Or even Environment, but it's gonna be so hard with only 7 seconds left. Like you say as well, because healers had just respawned as well, no resources, no thunder ticking. Oh, it's so upsetting. It's so you hate to see it.
Personally, so.
What an amazing comeback, though.
Wins are good for me, so hey, fuss, bro.
That was actually very, very well executed, and I think it also goes to show a level of perhaps, dare I even say, disrespect from Kuji. To be so confident in his positioning, to be so far up, and to not respect the fact that they can turn on you on a dime. And he did have repose when he died, which is... You hate to see that too.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely by far like one of Fireman's better matches in the tournament so far. Even though he got caught off guard a few times on the counter burst, just wasn't expecting it.
I do have to say as well, I'm very impressed with Core's damage. I don't like to inflate his ego any more than it already is, because it's it's approaching the size of Jupiter. But 3 deaths and to be doing as much damage as he did is actually pretty good. I would even go as far as to say it's very good, and it came in clutch when he needed it most.
Okay, so today I learned that the largest planet is Jupiter. I had to Google what it was the largest planet in order. I was curious to see.
Hey, I'm a physicist. It would be wrong if I didn't know.
If only you were a good bass player as well.
One thing at a time, my good friend. Adel's already come out to heal us onto Tengil. All he needs to do now is to wait a little bit more, and the counterburst is coming back onto Neri. He does have Aurora, he does have Chieten and Bloodbath, so Kuji is able to hang on to that Protect a little bit longer. A little bit of back and forth. Environment forced to use Protect on himself. This is a really rough spot, because now if Neri and Helos go for a cheeky swap, there's not going to be enough support to let them live.
Yeah, but of course, in solo queue, he wouldn't have protected that, so I'm kind of glad he did.
It's a good level of respect to have, especially against plays like these, because by all accounts, that kill on Takuji last time was very lucky. And, oh, it's so rough. You hate to see it.
And the worst part was that they forced a Protect onto Helos, which had almost no value for a point because they just lined. I was like, oh, bro. Sorry, why do you do this?
But this is a really advantageous position for Pure Luck to be in now. With the tank being already dead, they can basically ignore Sykes for the remainder of this match. Ooh, Core going down to a pixel, but the stun on Teneri just barely saving Core's life.
He's going to be careful taking spots here. If he got swapped onto, he's out of line of environment. Definitely got to watch his positioning a bit more. And after the might be able to ensure some overlap of CC on Kudu as well.
Tengil using the Soten to get out of there. Does wait out the Adlon now. He's probably going to look to go back on the offensive. Maybe a preemptive arm's length. Oh, but Core's in real trouble here.
That was way too early. Not the fact that to survive, but he's probably eaten the last hit of that.
Yeah, he does manage to survive, courtesy of that Min and the Aurora, of course, boosting the healing even further. Going for a big counterburst back onto heal us, but I'm not really a fan of his positioning from Core. He's just kind of jumping back and forth.
On mana as well, so he's got to avoid as much damage as possible.
Oh, it's scary now. Oh, it's scary.
And there's another relay book. It'll be coming out from Tengil.
Wait, now he's got stifled!
Oh god, no, not like this! There's going to be a Wartop box in 10 seconds, so someone's probably going to die in 10 seconds. Because 5% environment's going to go and get this. Yeah, he's already at the bottom of the stairs. Look at this guy! Look at this guy!
Damn. Damn, so thirsty.
And he just go for the box! Does he not have misery?
Does he get... He doesn't even get it! Envy, please. Oh, no. The Purify was used by Environment to cleanse that sleep. It's only a matter of time before he gets slept again. The Adel does come out onto Tengil. It's really rough. And Sykes was forced to use the tank limit break to counteract the castle limit break as well. So now that's gone too. Oh, it's a battle of attrition, and Pure Luck is winning.
Really bad. The Environment's not known for his mana.
But how?
Neri?
But how? I don't think that was necessarily on Neri, because if we take a look at maybe the resources on
my god, yeah. Take a look at Wolf's Heart. This is why you don't get your heal on Wolf's Heart, because Spike's does the exact same thing. You get in Wolf's Heart and he just lets you die.
Well, suddenly this match is a lot closer than it should have been. And especially with some bursts coming out onto Kuji as well. If this goes poorly, then... I mean, there's the Protect being used on himself. Very quick reaction times when he's the one in the line of fire, which, you know, is good for his team, but now all they need is one more kill onto anybody, and Phantom Pack suddenly steals the lead again.
Yeah, they have to go Black Mage here to just get the lead, and that will only make their core a draw con. Environment will probably need to kill LB or repose the next dart. Oh, he's going to go through smooth. He's going to be a 10 kill possibly. Yep, it's on 10 kill at the start as well. Environment does manage to hold the Protect, so he can use the LB instead. So that's a good use of cooldown, in my opinion, from Environment.
A good trade. Core does still have that ranged LB, and Tengil does still have his limit break as well. This could be big.
Could double.
But they really need to try and get onto healers, but you can see the positioning is so far back. Don't get baited.
Use that bind. You have to go for like a bind LB here. Otherwise, because if he lets this go for too long, he is probably just going to die whilst casting the LB, or he's never going to get an HP.
They know what's happening.
It's happening, so he runs for it. They're going to probably try and turn around.
Just go on someone. Go on anyone. Sykes! Sykes! Sykes!
Why? Why you do this? Why?
Haven't you, blithering idiot?
Did you not learn from earlier?
Oh, oh man, I appreciate, like the aggression, just how much he wanted to win and the willingness to pressure. But my guy, that's not your wall. And where's your healer at? Oof.
Oh
Rough.
mate.
Oh, pain.
Again, it's a game where I've seen people that can't divide by 2, so I shouldn't really expect them to be able to count to 30.
Dude, dividing by two is hard. Like,
Yeah,
so,
especially
what if
when
it's an odd number? What, you got decimals then? No one knows what those are.
I still believe medals should go to 2 decimal places. If I can bite a chocolate coin in half, I should be allowed to get half a medal.
Damn. Don't need to flex on the rest of us plebs like
Modern
that.
problems require modern solutions.
I would like to see more aggression from Tengil though, because the damage is a little bit low, considering the situations that they're in. Core is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Like, he has a bar, he has to hold W.
And there were several times in which it actually paid off. Like, the kill on Teneri was actually good, because I just don't think that anybody expected them to continue with that cool, but it ended up paying off quite well. But the over-aggression from Sykes is, upsetting, to say the least.
He just runs up their stairs in Kali 3 going, and beating his chest.
I believe in him. I believe in his ability to learn from his mistakes.
I start to understand his name is like Berserker now. I'm starting to understand the Berserker part.
An interesting part. Interesting thing to note here, Neri has actually switched away from arm's length to feint, so he wants to go for those big hard swaps as quickly as possible. Already the Chitin Bloodbath is forced out. With no arm's length, Kuji is going to have to commit that Protect a lot sooner than he would otherwise want to, and if he's going to be stingy with it, it's not going to end well for Neri.
The next call is probably going to be Feint and Dart. There's a Feint out with Sykes. No Dart though.
Ooh, it's a big... What? What is happening?
No!
Guys, no. Bruh.
Oh no!
Okay, well.
Well,
So, you know how I was saying how if Kuji is stingy with his Protect, that it's gonna end badly for Neri?
yeah, it's badly.
Well, now they're going for a big burst onto healers, but the peel is there from Meryl. That AoE bind, very, very nice, binding both Sykes and Tengil. People often forget about Bao Shock, but it's actually really, really good, and especially in Red Drawn Junction. But now, big burst onto Sykes. Sykes!
Why?
Bruh.
Please, Rampart! Please! You're representing chaos! Don't do this!
It's so upsetting.
I was talking to Mateo the other day, and he was like, I really like playing on chaos, but God, your tanks suck. I was like, nah, some of them are pretty good. Sucks, please!
But now with... Oh, what is... Okay, I'm good.
We need a soundboard for commentating, because I can play Benny Hill music when this happens.
Words elude me.
What are you guys doing?
we
What the fuck are you actually doing?
Dear viewers, I'm so sorry. We delayed for an hour for this.
You spend that hour drinking vodka through your eyeballs.
Truly a loss outcome could not have been foreseen.
What's going on? Why is the environment a better healer than Kuji? What is this? Why is Bell a bad tank that's like, what are you doing?
What is oh my god. Okay. Okay, it's over. We've lost him. It's over, guys. Levine's dead. He's gone. So, F in chat, pay your respects to our homie, our dear caster. This match literally killed him.
If somebody dies in 10 seconds this will start, I've done actually all their fault in this game.
When the match is so low quality, even the caster just dips. A good LB heal from Kuji there. Not getting too much value out of that one for Tengil. Environment does actually get it. Will he pick it up this time?
Bold of you to think you can beat Environment to a Wolf Start. Bold. If Environment is one thing on the CC, it's getting Wolf Start, but someone will die for it. So often I like to just get it for him before he can try and get it. Gary! If you die again, no more mushrooms for you.
I mean, if he died then, that would have just been... That would have been very sad.
Oh, there's a minute, LB.
Oh, it's big! It's big! It's not big enough. Interesting Soten. Good. I actually like that Soten usage. Envy, like, you're really good at securing the Wolf's Heart. Maybe if you actually, pathed over to it and stood over it to actually, have it. Another big range they'll be on to heal us. With that debuff, the Protect is up as well, but the Drain Fortitude and the range LB might be enough. Envy does get it! He gets it! What a mad lord!
Oh, done!
Done! Right before it despawns as well. But now this is going to be very, very rough. Core in a really rough position, especially against a Feint Samurai. Feint Dart. Oof. Big,
hey, look,
big.
Somebody had to die for it. Someone had to die for it, and it just had to be used for. It's how it is, man.
So,
when environment gets expect to die very soon after.
So all in all, a standard game, a feast, really.
Standard chaos match, except it's funnier because I'm not involved in it.
This is going to be a pretty interesting position. If they kill Meryl, they will actually tie it back up, I believe. So it should be interesting to see what they go for. But it's gonna be hard because Meryl is, well, she knows where Rampart is.
Yeah, please purify. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there, Kuji. You have remembered that all 10 gil falling very low to that fake dart burst. There was no 4 out for it.
I like that. Kuji.
Hey!
Kuji! Okay. We're okay. Just barely. Even still, if they had gotten that, then a follow-up kill onto Helos would have been very, very easy. There's still time. Anything can happen. 40 seconds, anything can happen. And they're still going for it. They know that they have to commit, but the Adel is there onto 10 gil, preventing that damage some more. The stun is good as well. They're really, really going for it if they just get Kuji, but Protector's going to be back up in about a second. Plus the wings. All he has to do now is survive, and at this point, I think...
No.
Ooh, they have to go. They have to go. They're doing it. Are they doing it? They're trying. They're certainly trying to do something here, but with 10 seconds left, it's going to be pretty unfortunate. Ooh. Well, that game happened.
Yeah. So,
let's okay, yeah, that's an interesting death chart there.
Out of 10 yikes. Well, really, I'm gonna pretend that match never happened. I don't think I could take 6 more minutes of this.
Yeah, this is quite something.
Michelle, I'll give him that.
I'm very I am very, and I think that's the best way to end it.
Which is actually on tonight.
Damn. Well, they Phantom Pack do still have a chance to tie this up, but they are going to need to try playing a little bit better, especially now with the Feint threat from Neri. Again, he hasn't switched back to arm's length. He likes how it's working. A lot of damage. As long as Kuji is there to assist his boy in the surviving department.
Ah, good one.
This should be okay.
You wish.
We all wish. Let's be real. We all kind of wish. But so far, it has actually been pretty, surprisingly even. And especially with the simply having a single game under their belt, Phantom Pack is already doing pretty respectably. Points are points.
Here we go again. Alright, so bets on the first set. I'm gonna go for a slightly reverse even though the odds aren't very good on my teams.
Oh dear. The Feint is still available, and I think the Dart is also available. The Thundercloud proc is ready to use for Helos. Don't get baited into a bad spot. The Chitten from Neri, perfectly timed to the stun, nullifying a lot of that burst, and now they're just going straight onto Envy. No chill whatsoever. Just barely surviving. Heal yourself. Heal yourself.
Just established dominance and doesn't protect.
Big props, though, for holding on to both Protect and Repose during that whole time. And now they're going for a reverse burst onto Neri. He's getting quite low. He's getting a lot lower than I'm comfortable with.
That's like a 4-man 100 gauge Apex. It hits them for like basically a range LB equivalent.
This positioning is especially actually dangerous for Pure Luck against a Bard, especially one that can actually position somewhat well. But as I say that, the dart comes out, he's just barely surviving. The Aurora is good as well as the healing. Very, very nicely timed. But he is still being pressured down and he needs to be careful because Core is almost certainly out of pots here. Going for an aggressive silence onto Kuji. Very, very nearly going down. The adrenaline spawns and we've got our first culling time. Ooh, the boxes are there. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Your beat intensifies.
This is such a banger though. When are they going to give us an orchestration of this? Come on.
I know, it's really weird that we're in that one.
Protect is there to meet the Phantom Dart onto Core, but he's still being pressured. He's trying to do as much damage as he possibly can. Neri getting incredibly low, but does manage to survive. But Core in a really, really rough spot here. He is forced to use his Nature's Min on himself. A good call because they know that he knows that they're going to be going on him. Oh, a lot of damage all around, but nobody's dying. The culling 4.
Sykes is gonna die, isn't he? You're gonna die, aren't you, Sykes?
Please, Sykes, just press Rampart. It doesn't matter that you're not being burst right now. Just, oh no!
Okay. It's gonna be him. It was gonna be him. It was. It was actually gonna be him.
We're just too good. We're just too good. I need to. Jupiter is the gas giant planet, so it is prone to being inflated. And that positioning from Core was actually really good. Very big. A bit of an overlap of defensives there. The cheat and the bloodbath and protect.
Purify as well. Right, is he gonna visit the heart or is he gonna heal?
Ooh, I mean, it's obvious. We all know where he went. He didn't even get it. Well, maybe he'll focus on healing more now.
It's bad when, like, I see, like, someone a healer immediately run towards top, and I know they don't have. Oh, Neri!
Oh, Neri!
Oh, Neri!
Another really, really aggressive silence. Cora's doing some very, very good chain CC onto Kuji that is allowing for some very nearly perfect bursts.
Oh, double?
Oh, they're going for it! They're going for it!
Oh, very close.
Ah, yes, but of course the range limit break is a 50-50 on whether or not it actually, you know, hits the person that you are directly using it on. It whiffed on pretty much everybody, I think. Sag. That would have been a kill on Teneri, otherwise. So I'm going to go ahead and say that Phantom Pack got robbed. Never mind.
That was disgusting.
That was wow. My God. Get the medals. Get the medals. Get the medals. Get the medals. Get the medals.
Get the
medals. Get the medals. Get the medals. What are you?
Oh God.
Man.
Okay, I feel like this isn't a match with Sykes and Peter in the same game, because I would probably lose my voice. Environment!
Oh no.
Oh, you heal!
Not like this, please, please,
Oh.
please.
Oh,
Please
dear.
don't throw it away. Don't throw it away when you've been doing so well.
Come on, man. This has been one of your best days yet. Don't do this.
I don't understand any of what's happening right now, but I'm
We'll
just...
and we'll call it quits.
We're just here for the ride at this point. Cool.
Oh!
Cool.
You're in the middle of death!
Mm-hmm. Okay.
My plans! Have I written you to not go there? You disappoint me, my child.
Well, this is upsetting.
This is not how it was meant to be.
No, but they do still have a shot. They do still have time. If they can maybe get a heal us, I mean, Tengil knows. The Addle's coming out as well. We need to do it. The Protect onto heal us as well. But
Kill the Black Mage and you win.
Oh, it's so close.
Kill the Black Mage. Just kill the Black Mage.
Just kill the Black Mage. He's got nothing. No Protect, no Addle. Go for it. But the tank LP is there. Meryl has been holding on to that basically the whole game for specifically this purpose. You still have time though. It's gonna wear off. Just hold W.
Are they gonna have another LB in time, maybe?
It's gonna be really tight if they do. Oh my God, Milk. Oh my God, Milk. Woo!
Kill the Black Mage.
Kill the Black Mage.
Kill the Black Mage.
It's not gonna happen.
The Black Mage.
Oh, it's not gonna happen, is it?
Black Mage.
No! You had it!
You had it.
You had it! Oh!
The world in your hands. You had the whole world in your hands. Oh god. This is only the first match.
This is the first match? Oh my god, it feels like we've been casting for years at this point. What the hell? Oh my god, guys. I don't know what you're doing. And that's the end of my sentence. I don't know what you're doing. there is no follow-up from that one, I'm afraid. Good lord. Wow. Okay.
Brave, with emphasis on brave.
Okay, well, 3-1 to pure luck against Phantom Pack. Well played is what I would like to say, but I'm not really sure about any of what just happened because there were so many. So that could have been a 2-2. I'm just saying it now. That could have been a draw.
Literally the whole circus.
Oh. Well, the Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away, apparently. Sanity, yeah. That is. Moving along. Next up, after that, impeccable quality gameplay. What else can we call it? We're going to be having Newbie Hunters versus Restart. So, Newbie Hunters are, I predict, gonna live up to their name here, I think. Restart has been doing pretty okay, I think, for, you know, how they've been, especially the kinds of teams that they've been put against. I think it's very impressive, the sort of progress that they've made, and especially because it's visible, even after a single game. But against a team like this, it's gonna be quite challenging. How do you think that things are gonna happen?
To be honest, I don't think it can be worse than the last game. But then again, yeah, this tournament never ceases to amaze me. So I'm expecting more, shall we say, fun.
That's that certainly is a way of putting it. Good lord. Oi, oi, oi. But let's take a look at who exactly we're gonna have in. Oh, excuse me. Wow. Sorry. You never expect to have to yell "Get the medals," do you? In circumstances like this.
Really? Do you not? Do you not?
Well, okay.
Have you played this DC?
Maybe.
You played Europe? Played this game?
I mean, I can't even disagree, and that's really the issue here. But let's take a look at our glorious teams here. First up, of course, is going to be the Newbie Hunters.
On party finding.
Yep. And especially against a team like that, it's going to be pretty tricky for the members of Restart. Let's have a quick reminder of who we can expect to see. And there you have it. Of course, restart home to our very own Nataya Moonflower. Some of you may recognize.
The true warrior of light!
The true warrior of light. Of course, here, by a different name, Ulterior Moon. I mean, I said it before, and I'll say it again. I do think that Nataya has improved. I think that...
It actually has.
Holding W has gotten a lot better, but especially with the kind of aggression that we want to see from teams here, from even the best teams. So sometimes even the best teams, like, we're commentating and we're thinking, why are you playing so far back? Nataya doesn't have this problem because there is no such thing as retreat. The full back quick chat doesn't exist. There is only everyone attack. There is only charge and hello and nice job occasionally.
I mean, his like, he's the controller, but I think he's got like down stick bound to ignore mark. That's it.
It's gonna be a tough one though, and as well, I want to say that something that we saw previously, we have had a few machinists in in this tournament before, and a couple of them have not been using concentrate. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I think that you're basically trolling if you don't take concentrate on machinist, because it gives you so much extra damage and it lines up perfectly with drill. You need it. Just take it. Just take it. Just use concentrate. It's really good. I promise.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be Crystal Tower.
Good. A quick ready check, and after that, we'll be off to the races. I'm looking forward to this.
Where are these races? The Special Olympics?
Yes.
You had to think about that one, didn't you?
Loading in. And here we are. Newbie Hunters versus Restart. Gonna be interesting. I'm already happy. I'm already happy because I already see concentrate on Alucard. Well done. Get in there, son.
We have a full set of correct additionals. It's a good start.
Yeah. Damn. This is already better than the last game.
I'm just looking forward to seeing the best Millie on EU go to tournament. Like, Nami wishes her monk was this good.
I mean, it's true though. So even Nami gets frazzled and has to go, you know what? This is a bad situation. I should fall back. No such limitations for Ulterior Moon. No. Everybody's removed. Someone snuck in, removed every key except for W. No problem. Easy peasy. 100% winnable.
I mean, Nami's like, could probably fall back here, could be dart in 3 seconds, might die, there's no protect. Whereas Nataya's just like, everyone should fear me. Actual quote, by the way, check pins and light on Piper.
Oh god. Oh no, yeah, you're right. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Here we go.
Getting some pressure onto Zenatra. A little bit confused. A lot of damage coming out here.
Done.
The Wildfire does go on Zen, plus the Feint as well. Is matched. Yep, Protect does go out.
You need to get protected, and Aurora as well. Repulse has also been used at some point. I don't know if it was used to hit someone earlier, but just wasn't hitting anyone at all.
Bit of Mario Kart going on here. Bit of back and forth. Don't line of sight on that wall. If you die at the vertical wall, it's very sad.
That's the horizontal wall.
Well, that's that's true.
Interior. Oh no! Oh no! Not like this.
Ooh, unlucky.
Okay. Well, I guess there is no god.
There is, in fact, no god. But it's unfortunate. There was actually some pretty good pressure out from Alucard. His Bioblaster did actually end up hitting all 4 members of the enemy team.
She's angry now. She's pissed. She's pissed. Oh, she's not happy.
Going right in.
There's a Wildfire onto knees. Down goes Alucard actually before the Brotherhood Feint. Middle of fire could have gone off. Yeah, she was pissed. That was all 3 cooldown too.
was very unfortunate as well, because that almost certainly would have resulted in a kill, but unfortunately Schalke got CC'd at the worst possible time, and unfortunately wasn't able to use Protect before Alucard inevitably fell. Now, 200 medal deficit, it's going to be quite hard.
Nothing's too difficult for Ulterior Moon. Nothing. Doesn't look like they're just going to tunnel him here though. There's a wildfire onto Zanatra and there's a stun as well. Oh, that's clean. That's clean.
I like how Zanatra almost died and then thought this is fine and dashed back in.
See, this is how you hold W. Oh no, that's 2W. That's like holding that W whilst bunny hopping with the spacebar at the same time.
Ooh.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Alucard. The tank W was out as well.
The one downside of holding W so hard is that look at Shulk's mana.
LB. Probably Ulterior.
Yeah, Ulterior is 100% dead there.
Oh no, no! All my hopes and dreams. Oh, it's the horizontal wall of death, by the way. That's another one.
Oh, that's, I've stopped keeping track, honestly.
Right,
it's so much.
Shulk and Izuna for a 600. It's gonna be a War's Heart in 10. Probably gonna go to Jinxie.
Well, they are trying though.
If Izuna dies here, it's over. If Izuna dies here, it's over. You got the rampart, bro. You got the rampart. You have to rampart these. Oh, it's a melee LB. Use it on. You're gonna be on. Oh, it's on Jinxie.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good up until. I mean, it's always the risk you run with the stun onto a healer.
That range LB makes me very sad.
Well, I mean, it's range LB. What are you gonna do?
Where does it actually work?
Ooh, Jinxie's in trouble now. Getting quite low. Does have the Wolf's Heart, but no defensive to speak of.
Line's the tank LB as well.
Ooh!
Line's tank LB. That was going to be the end of the first round.
It's when you get too... When you start to tunnel vision a bit too much and you start to forget that, yeah, you can in fact die too, you know. That was very, very unfortunate.
That was a warm-up round for Ulterior. That was a warm-up round.
The damage isn't actually too bad. I do like Alucard's damage, and I think that the positioning is overall a bit too aggressive for, you know, the level of healing being output, especially because a lot of it is going towards Ulterior during those big bursts. Ulterior does know how to press W. This is true.
Everyone's gonna die sometime, so you may as well just hold W.
Pretty much. The one thing, though, is that a lot of the defensive usage, especially with that Arm's Length and that Riddle of Earth, it comes after the burst has already ended, so it's really not getting very much value out of it at all. Schalke has apparently been spooked so hard that they have switched over from Repose to Attunement. To anybody who is a prospective healer in Feast, do not do this. Attunement is not good.
Come back to Repose. He's heard you.
The thing about Attunement, and why it's so bad, is because, yes, you read it and you think, oh, this makes me take, like, no damage for the 3 seconds. You also can't do anything for the 3 seconds, which means that if a melee decides to limit break you and you only have 10k health, you're dead. Because no one else can heal you except for you. Maybe some more defensive usage of the Repose would be good here as well. He does actually switch over to Astro. I think that's actually where the attunement came from. And yeah. This might be better, but Alucard is getting quite heavily focused. If Ulterior can get a good burst, especially when Adel isn't up, it could be incredibly dangerous.
Yeah, Alucard's getting some good pressure up here, as well as Sinatra got quite low on the small burst.
But now the dart does come out onto him. He is... Oh, the lady! The lady!
Oh, the timing.
Yeah,
I can't even be mad about this overlap, because the lady was perfect, and, like, she just didn't want to risk it.
Oh, yeah, very quick swap.
A lot of deaths without arm's length here, bro.
It was a pretty well executed swap, and especially because Schalke couldn't purify the sleep off of themselves, it was basically free. Now in a pretty rough spot. Only one death away from, one kill away from drawing. The Lord has been drawn. This could be very, very big, especially paired with that Monk Burst, but unfortunately, just getting a little bit too complacent.
Every time Alteria has like a setup, someone dies. It's very unlucky.
Oh, now Shulker getting so low and inevitably dying.
Oh no, is it the win con? Are they going to go for Doom for 600? Yes, they have. Use the Rampart here. Yep, perfect.
I like that he Rampart, but it's so...
Castle's a bit overkill to see he plays Gunbreaker.
It's a level of disrespect. The fact that they didn't even hesitate and they just immediately said, yep, we're going on the 600 win con. You hate to see it, but especially here, like every single time Alteria is going for a burst, it's perfectly countered with Protect, with Addle, and maybe both is a bit overkill, but it does keep people alive. And if Alteria isn't able to
that's a nice
retaliate, that's a great LV. That hits 3 people. Unfortunately, Alucard is now bound in a pretty bad spot. Getting quite low, so close to killing Sinatra. Maybe really well 400 health, but it's just not enough. You have mana.
Could still die, is Machinist after all.
You have mana. There you go. You'll love to see it. The cures.
Yeah,
Red Mage, take
really
note.
Well here, but he is going to run Riddle of Fire could die on this Riddle of Fire. Should have probably gone for maybe a Riddle of Fire feint there, because Alteria could actually die here. There's not a lot of healing left. They have to get a kill. And they have to get the Sword Part as well.
The Arm's Length is coming up as well now. The Protector is used on Alteria preemptively. Ooh, I don't... is it gonna work though? It's not. I don't agree with the LB.
Oh, this is bad. Shulker needs to healer LB this. That's healer LB. There it is. Perfect.
Well, they're just going straight back in. Sinatra, no fear, immediately dashing back after being on the brink of death. Is it going to be the downfall? The Riddle of Fire does come out. Alucard
is probably going to die to this. It's throwing Junction up as well.
Alucard! Don't greed!
Alucard! Alucard Van Helsing. Van Helsing.
In a situation like that, when it is pretty high stacks of culling, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. That was...
Concern Frog.
Concern Frog has been called. Oof. What was I saying? I don't even remember. Okay, yeah. So, in those situations, when it is culling time, and you have such a strong, powerful burst comp, all you need to do, as a machinist in that situation, is one conk drill and leave, because your monk can do the rest.
Absolutely.
Monk in culling is
so hard.
frightening. And I think that greed was really just... I appreciate the hustle, though, because you can see in the damage that Alucard is dealing that he's really giving it his all, and I have to commend him for that.
Yeah, and I thought that Shulker's healing was actually really good that game. Especially for someone that's completely new to LP, and someone I've never seen him feast before either. Their healing was really good that match.
It is pretty impressive. I would still like to see maybe a little bit more damage coming out of Shulker, especially because gravity is such a powerful tool,
especially in culling.
You use that on somebody that's full health, and that's like what, 4K?
Yeah, I just think their issue was they didn't really have enough open GCDs to put gravity into, and it's probably why they didn't use it. Because they were healing almost every single GCD I saw, and it was really tough.
That was a lot of pressure onto their team, and a lot of very, very good swaps from the side of newbie hunters. It made it so very difficult to predict, and especially because the CC is so very well coordinated onto Shulker, it makes it incredibly difficult to actually react in time. And so, if Alteria isn't able to press arm's length in time, or if Alucard isn't able to maybe bind Mirza in time and then run away, it's gonna be quite rough.
I just read literally the most American Facebook post on my phone ever. If Tifa Lockhart is 20 years old, why is she selling and drinking booze? Probably because she's not from the US, bro.
No comment. Still, this could be
For the
interesting.
record, the drinking age in Japan is 20.
Oh well, then that's fine.
Thanks.
It's right. That's right on the dot.
Yeah. I guess he kind of thought this one through.
This could be
That's
tough.
an odd number.
But it's gonna be interesting. Restart. If they even get a single victory, a single game under their belt match, it should be better. But the way that this is going, it's quite rough, and I would definitely like to see some maybe a little less press W and a more press arm's length.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen the... No, okay, I was gonna say, there's not... Oh, that's too much. That's too much. That's everything.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my
The
god.
buffs.
Yeah, he's missing only Lord, and that would have been a full house.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Literally. Oh no. I feel like all Tyrion needs here is one kill, and then he can ramp up off it. Just like go on a stomping spree, because that's what has happened in his matches. But he's not getting that first kill that he needs to sort of go into like a tempo from there.
He's enough. He's enough.
Is it enough?
The worst part about that death was that Lady of Crowns was available, but it unfortunately went unused. Very unlucky here. Now,
Fire feint onto Inori. No reaction from Inori though.
Inori's reaction was to just stun and walk away like a boss.
He's like, haha, monk, W. Oh no, Alucard, no!
Especially here when you're pushed back into your base so far, and Shulker is unfortunately positioning on the maybe the worst side of the base, not allowing the corridor movement to occur. It's really rough.
One thing I'd like to mention is that Alucard actually swapped for a coup this game. It's something that like a lot of machines wouldn't do, but I like the fact that he's thought about it and thinks, you know, I'm taking a lot of damage, Haley's under a lot of stress, I'm dying a lot these games, maybe she needs some help to recuperate. I kind of like the way that he's thought about that and swapped his additional out. That's not common with new players in LP at all.
For sure, and especially because it goes against the cookie cutter only take X and Y or else you're trolling mentality, because it's not the case. There are many nuances and situations in which you would maybe want to take one thing over another, except backstep. We don't talk about backstep.
I actually played a match in a solo queue with Vilunu about 2-3 weeks ago where he had backstep and he lost, but it wasn't the reason we lost, because he was backstep tipping through the water stuff like you can do with elusive, and also that's another arm's length death, and it's also on the horizontal wall of death. That's a full house of meme death.
So unfortunate. Now they're going for they're going to try for the full sweep here, going on to Shulker. He does have the Protect on himself and the Aurora. The Divination does come out to provide some extra damage reduction as well. But he draws a Lord. Maybe if he can use it here, but it's so unfortunate, and it's one of the reasons why.
CP onto Ontario though for that Riddle of Fire, immediately stun and changed perfectly into sleep.
If only it was a little bit tighter. But now Shulker's gonna almost certainly go down the dart.
No,
unfortunate.
And that is a clean 3-0 600 sweep for newbie hunters.
Indeed. Restart did put up a good fight, and again, like I think it has to be said that the MVP by far here is Alucard.
Yeah, like he's actually improved so much since the first time we saw him play.
He's actually getting better every single time. I know I said it before, but it actually properly getting better. I can see every single time. I can almost see his thought process where he's seeing a situation, he's seeing where he's dying, and he's thinking, why did I die here? And he changes where he stands, and you can see it.
Like, he's inexperienced, but there is a thought process behind what he's doing, and he's actually analysing like what he's doing. He's actually someone that would probably do quite well in solo queue. Based on that basis alone, that 75% of solo queue players don't think like this. It's always someone else's fault. Whereas Alucard seems to have this mindset of, what can I change so that doesn't happen again? Which is really good.
It's honestly, like, and especially for doing this on Machinist, probably one of the most unforgiving jobs to play in Feast in the current state of Feast. You're such an easy target, no mobility, basically no defensive ability either. You are a pure glass cannon, and so the only thing that can possibly make a difference between you living and dying is your positioning and your game sense. And so, hats off to Alucard, genuinely. That was very, very impressive, and I honestly hope that we see more of him further on.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably going to be training queue in the preseason, so I'm hoping we'll see him in there.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I am definitely definitely looking forward to it. There we go. But I think that, especially since my tongue is apparently getting a little bit tired, what with all this, you know, intense cock gameplay.
Bruh! This is a... Wait, what's the apparent or guidance rating on this game? I actually don't know. I think it's like it's not E for everyone. I know that.
No,
but, bruh!
It's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. It stands for Coliseum of Chaos, guys. It's not what you think.
He's lying. He's lying.
It's not what you think, guys. Come on.
It's like when Italians try to like explain that like they don't have like a heterosexual first family. It's like, you know, he's a bit this and he's a bit that, and it's like, really?
But
because they don't want to upset the mama.
I mean, my parents love me regardless of how I am. We get off topic.
That is surprising.
Yeah, even I don't do that. The next game after this will be the Newbie Hunters versus Aftermath. So, are you going to be participating in that one?
9.
Okay, good.
I want to be here to laugh at Spike, so yeah.
Fair enough. We're going to be taking a short 10, 15, 14 and a half minute break before then. So, you know, take this time, take a breather along with us, get something to drink, buckle up. Final game of the evening will be coming up shortly, so stay tuned. See you then.
wanna go eat. I'm starving. Make lights pop tomorrow.
Well, I guess we found out what happened. I guess we found out what happened. Oh man. Jeez, that's impressive. Alright, like, I don't even have any words for that. That was fantastic. That was well worth the wait.
In this entire game. That's the best cutscene in this entire game.
Damn. Wow. I'm a bit sad that I'm not in it, but then again, like, they couldn't... There isn't a character with a wheelchair, so there's no place for a roulette player like myself there.
Unfortunately, we didn't have samurais in ARR, because they're basically a wheelchair class.
I can't even play samurai. Oh, it feels bad.
I know, it should resonate with you greatly.
Yeah. Well, here we are. Final game of the evening. Definitely worth the wait. Newbie Hunters versus Aftermath. Let's do a quick team presentation for both sides, starting with, once again, the Newbie Hunters. And their opponents, the rather frightening Aftermath. So, there you have it. Very, very powerful teams. Let's see how they fare against each other. Final game of the evening. I'm expecting great things.
I am from Europe, where gambling is in fact legal. So, if anyone wants to place a bet on Spikes to die first, I'm offering odds of 1.5 to 1, aka 3 to 2. Payments may be made in deal. Money back if he lets somebody else die.
As long as he doesn't have to go eat.
Because he's starving.
He should be okay. Should be okay. We can see that this is definitely a different lineup compared to what we've seen previously from Aftermath. They are taking this game very seriously. Zach, of course, on his trademark Dragoon, and Mateo, presently called Yi Yi, on that Black Mage. This composition is absolutely frightening. Warrior, Dragoon, Black Mage, and White Mage. There is so much pressure, so many sources of damage up. It's gonna be incredibly hard. Zanatra is gonna need to be on point with those addles, and Jinxie is gonna need to be on point with the not just the protect.
Straight W onto Zanatra. Straight W home.
They're not even wasting any time. Oh my good God.
He's like, oh wait, I still got one life surge back left.
Huh. Well, this is a good start. Bit unfortunate here, but especially because I think Jinxie unfortunately got baited by the cleave damage that ended up coming out, so the Protect ended up going on Mieze instead of Sinatra, and it was very unfortunate. Yi going pretty low, the dart was committed to that, as well as the Drawn Junction, but nothing much is happening. They're just going straight back in, straight onto Inori. No defensives to his name, and he does go down as well, to the misery.
The CC chain onto Jinxie as well, so she didn't have a Purify to sleep into stun. I believe it purified the sleep earlier, and obviously the stun wasn't able to be purified. I don't feel Jinxie was expecting the hard opener at the start. I think that's mainly what it is. I think Jinxie can handle it, but wasn't expecting it because it's like the first hard opener we've seen all day.
And especially when there's just so much pressure, and they can switch on a dime. Last man standing, Mieze. If he goes down now, it'll be a 600 in record time. Not this wall. Oh. Wow. Absolute destruction. Absolute destruction.
Such destruction was not their intention.
Damn. Well, I mean, considering that in that beautifully crafted cinematic, Zack was the face of your boy. Maybe it was his intention.
Are they going to do it again?
Well, hopefully, second time around, newbie hunters will be more prepared for the insane opener burst, especially because Zack loves to go for that very, very quick stacking of Mirage Dives to get that Geskogel. It happens so quickly, and especially if you're all stacked together, it makes your healer's life so much harder to try and see who is actually being burst here.
Why is Zack's tail so short? It looks more like a rat than a cat. It's basically a rat with cat ears. That's basically what he is.
Wow. It's okay, guys.
Imagine being a rat bomb with such a small tail.
Guys, it's okay. Levine is also on this team. He's just not playing because he wants to laugh at Spix some more, which is understandable, really.
No, I'm laughing at Zack now for his small tail.
Wow. Imagine having your tail being made
running with that thing. Is it a hard opener? It's not. Oh no, there's the home. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Not survived this one. Jinxie was ready for it this time, as like mentioned before. She wasn't ready for it the last game.
And the Addle was very, very timely as well. But of course, it's Dragoon. They're gonna do it again, and it's gonna hurt a lot. The Pain Flow was good, buying some amount of time, but it's only a matter of time for Sinatra here as well. Especially getting Addle themselves, making their counter burst largely useless. So very, very good Addle choice from the side of Yi. But now the second dart comes out. Look at the debuffs.
Yeah, and Nikao's free casting pretty much.
Oh, Dart, Dia, and Inner Chaos.
Oh,
what? Okay, well,
right,
that
Spike.
was...
Alright, Spikes, okay.
You've yeed your last Yi, buddy.
But one thing that I wanted to mention before there was that Inori's stun onto Zack's Bloodbath was quite good, but Mikhail would have probably died, or Yi would have probably died if the stun was on him instead. But I do respect the stun onto Bloodbath, it was a very good choice.
It's going to be quite hard here as well. Ooh, so very nearly actually dying to Zack's Dragoon through the Addle. So very, very timely Addle by Sinatra. That definitely saved Mia's life. But there's so much pressure. And you have to stop stacking together like that. You can't be giving Zack so many free collateral Nostrons. It's just going to end in tears if you do. His
tail is so small.
You're still on that!
His tail is so small. It's comical.
Ooh. Well, maybe...
Their Addles are really good, though. I feel like they'd be better off Addling the Black Mage, but their Addles are, like, they're on time.
Ooh, you know it's dire when Miaza is having to resort to actual AoE healing with Bloodbath. Actual AoE combos. Now the Chitin is desynced, unfortunately, with that. Protect does come out as well. They might try to go for a cheeky swap on a Jinxie.
Yep,
And
there
as
is.
I say that...
No protect. Sleep wasn't used, unfortunately, offensively, so she has no defensive sleep, and now goes Jinxie.
And they're keeping track of Purify. You know that they're keeping track of Purify to be able to do that, because that stun lasted the full duration, and it was so unfortunate, because Jinxie had no way of dealing with that.
I'll give everyone in Newbie Hunters 500k each if they kill Yami while he's trying to back. I'll give them 500k each. Before this game ends, I'll get... In fact, no. In this series, if you kill Yami while he's trying to stack, I will give you 500k each.
Damn.
Damn, dude. Barney? Oh, there's a Wolf's Heart in 5.
Who's gonna get it?
Or will it stay in? Nope,
Jinxie being burst again! Going down a second time, immediately after respawning.
Oh no, there's a cast LP as well, so... Could very well be a case that no guys here. Oh no, they're going to go Leave instead.
Okay, what is happening? So that would have been a much sooner kill onto Mieza, but Zac died mid LB animation. So
I feel like we should just change the guy's name to just Guy.
Guy.
Doesn't heal, so I'll just call him Guy at this point.
Present. Ooh, but you can see how well the sync is.
Misery.
Going for a counterburst with that LB, but again, this positioning is just not good. You're stacked together, and Zac is getting so much free damage. If we actually do go to a 6-minute game, I'm fully expecting to see like 350 plus K damage on him, just because of the positioning.
Oh, there's the Phoenix. No, it's actually Bedlam charge onto Yi. Instant protect on the dart. Spike's really just healer guy's really just decided now he's going to start affecting damage. In order to start the stack, it's the healer LB, but he's still going to die through it. It's too much damage.
Ooh, even through the healer LB. That's just how much pressure that can be output. And it's absolutely ridiculous. So far, it's a pretty dominant showing, and it's a stern reminder to everybody. This is why you should be scared of Zac's Dragoon.
I'm not scared of it anymore, for reasons already mentioned.
Look, life sometimes gives you what you get, and you just have to live with that.
Dude, he's literally like the example of where's my little baby tail?
At least Yami's a certain dominance with that max length tail.
Dude, I think Ari's even got a longer tail than he does.
Ooh. Ooh. I hope you don't get fired for making comments like these.
Worth it.
Well, it's definitely hard. Zenatra is switching back to Red Mage this time around. I think...
Mateo's just sent me the party chat from Aftermath. It's got Zac Kimura saying, Spikes, fuck you in all caps after he dies. I'll post it in there, the Twitch chat.
As our like one and only F-bomb for this stream, I'll absolutely accept that. I'll frame that.
Oh goodness grief.
It is going to be kind of hard here, though. While I do respect the maybe slightly more comfort choice on the Red Mage, if you die in such quick fashion, they're wasting no time going immediately onto Jinxie.
Died through Protect as well. Needed some big cures there.
For sure, for sure. Oh, it was very unlucky. The chain CC was very, very well done.
See, Zac can't take it out on healer guy, so he's taking it out on them instead.
Such a shame. Jinxie doesn't deserve this abuse.
No, it's such devastation. What's our intention?
The burst is good when they are in sync, but unfortunately Mieza is just going down immediately.
Yeah, I mean, he was protected, but he just stood there in hard cast for 8 damage. He didn't care. He's like his Red Mage. What are you going to do? Cast Scatter?
And especially with the huge shield coming in from Yami's Shake It Off onto that Black Mage. He didn't even have to use Drain, which is baffling to me.
Jinxie, it's a home gang. There's an inner chaos is up. Just a small bait there. I don't believe there's actually protect for the next dart.
No, this is going to be very, very big. Sinatra is just gonna
Bye.
go immediately. Oof. And it's such a tough situation to be in because this is a fully predictive game that you have to play against Aftermath. You don't have time to react because you die in the span of a single stun.
Absolutely, and it looks like they're maybe going to do... Yeah, I think they're just going to bait Tech and Jinx maybe and then go on to Nori, or they could just calm this down, we'll see. It could be a hard
Jinx,
swap here.
Jinxie using that protect onto
Yeah, there
themselves.
it is, there it is. Go to Nori. Nori's ready for an instant rampart. Really good rampart from Nori.
Oh, but in such a pressure-heavy comp, I like the boldness to hold Reprisal as well. Now trying to go for a return burst onto Yami. He preemptively uses that home gang. Not fully necessary for actual survival, and now the rampart is there.
My butt is 2-0.
Ooh, it's really, really bad. Jinxie was slept for that full duration.
Yeah, looks like just going to try and get Nori down here. He's on 16 KHP. There's probably no Solace left, no Tetra stacks left. There's a dart as well. There's no mitigation for it. Protector's just come back up. Is he going to use it in a way? He needs to protect. He needs to protect. There it is. There's a stun. He needs to purify that stun as well.
Inori is, if he survives a little bit longer, he's going to have rampart. There it is, immediately, as soon as it's back
he
up.
is in blue. This is good. This is good for him.
Very, very good. He is in blue drawn junction as well.
Then he's going to Wolf's Heart. Both healers are so it's going to be a battle of Wolf's Heart. But Inori needs to get the Wolf's Heart. Spike's in position to get it, or healer die rather is in a position to get it.
Oh, this is the worst situation to be in. You have tank LB. You have tank LB.
Oh no!
Well timed, well timed. If they get a kill onto Zac here, it could be big, but if Inori dies, it's all over.
There's a 5-4, it's going to be a Xena to follow it, this could be history. This could be credence. The main goal should be to end Culling, no matter who it's on. They have to end Culling here, they have to kill Zac or Yi right here.
Just go for someone.
They have to go for someone easy, they have to end Culling and get the Wolf's Heart.
Ah, and Zac has Protect on him now as well, the Adler's on him. But they're still committing, they're committing even through Protect. Oh, but Inori is so low, and it's only a matter of time.
They had to go for Yi there, in my opinion.
I agree, especially after the Protect came out onto Zac. There was no reason to continue going there.
Because their main goal then need to be end Culling, get the box of Jinxie, and try and recover.
Damn. Absolute devastation.
But they saved me 2 mil doing so.
Oof.
Because I intend on paying that out. I'm a man of my word.
Well, that was kind of quicker than I was expecting and hoping for. But a stern reminder of just how fierce the competition is right now. And my team's going to have to go up against Aftermath next. Haha. Well, that's going to be fun.
Can't wait.
But there you have it. 3-0 to Aftermath versus the Newbie Hunters. So, all in all, some pretty okay matches thus far. Again, apologies for the late start today. A bunch of things happened that maybe we would have liked to not happen. So we had a late start, hence the 7.1 in the stream title. But thank you everybody who's stuck around, who's continued watching us through this. It means a lot. And the next time will be sometime next week. I don't think we have concrete dates set just yet.
I believe we're trying to stick to a Friday-Saturday schedule, but obviously this is entirely dependent on teams actually being able to make both days. Our preference is a Friday-Saturday schedule.
So keep an eye out. There will be announcements in several Discords as well as on Twitter if you follow many people who are on the organizational side. And yeah, I think that's probably it. So let's do some quick plugging of that Rival Wings, the PvP Revival Discord as well. It's a great game mode. It is fun. You should check it out.
Also, it's Tome event.
Yeah, Tome event. You don't even have to really know what you're doing. You just go in, have a blast, enjoy yourself, come out with like hundreds and hundreds of those mug tomes. You'll thank us later. And of course, a big thank you to everybody behind the scenes. Thank you to Zach and Meryl for organizing all of this. Big thank you as well, big shout out to all the casters, all my co-casters as well, especially Levine for joining me today.
It's been a blast.
And all of the behind the scenes people, Kiwi, Dane. Dane is back, by the way. Don't know if any of you noticed that, but he is back. Welcome back. Hail to the king.
The Pastor God has returned.
And yeah, it has been once again a complete blast. Very happy, very much enjoyed all of this, and we will see you next week. Thank you and good night.
Good night.